So, Teddy, you haven't told me much about your doctorship of philosophy. What do you teach?
Philosophy.
Let me ask you something. You don't mind me asking some questions, do you? Well, look at it this way. How can the unknown merit reverence? How can you revere that of which you're ignorant? At the same time, it would be ridiculous to propose that what we know merits reverence. What we know merits any one of a number of things. But reverence stands to not be one of them. So, apart from the known and the unknown, what else is there?
I'm afraid I'm the wrong person to ask.
Aw, come on. You're a philosopher. Be frank. What do you make of all this business of being and not being?
What do you make of it?
Well, for instance, take a table. Philosophically speaking, what is it?
A table.
So you mean it's nothing else but a table? Some people would envy your certainty, Teddy, wouldn't they? For instance, I have some friends, and we like to sit around the Ritz at the bar, and we like to have a few liqueurs, and we say things like that to each other. We say, take a table, take it. And so I say, I'll take it, I'll take a table. And so I take it. And once I've taken it, what am I going to do with it? Once I've got a hold of it, where am I going to go with it? Am I going to sell it? Am I going to chop it into firewood?
Don't be so sure. You've forgotten something. Look at me. I move my leg. That's all it is. But I wear underwear. It moves with me. It captures your attention. Perhaps you misinterpret. The action is simple. It's a leg moving. My lips move. Why don't we restrict your observations to that? Perhaps the fact that they move is more significant than the words that come through them. You must bear that possibility in mind. I was born quite near here. And then 6 years ago, I moved to London. It's like so gray. And I realized there's a lot of insects there. There's a lot of insects there.
I need a drink, if you'll excuse me.
I think we'll go back now.
Why?
We were only here for a couple of days. We might as well cut it short, I think.
Why? Don't you like it here?
Of course I do, but I'd like to go back and see the boys now.
Don't you like your family?
Which family?
Your family here.
Of course I like them. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't like them as much as you thought you did?
Of course I do. I like them. You know what time it is over there right now? It's evening already. 6 o'clock in the evening, to be precise.
Is it?
Yes. And they're 6 hours ahead of us. Well, not ahead of us, 6 hours ahead of the time here. Which means that the boys will be at the pool now, swimming. Can you picture it? The sun's going down. It's a beautiful evening, it's getting late. But we'll go anyway. It's so clean there.
Clean?
Yes.
Is it dirty here?
No. No, of course not. But it is cleaner over there. Look, I just brought you here to meet the family, didn't I? But you've met them. We can go.
You find it dirty here.
I never said I found it dirty here. Listen, I'll go and pack. You rest for a while. You won't be back for at least an hour. You can sleep, rest. Please. You can help me with my lectures when we get back home. I'd love that. I'd be super grateful, really, and we can bathe till October. We can, and here there's nowhere to bathe. It's except for that swimming bath down the road. But have you seen that place? Do you know what it's like? It's like urine. It's like a filthy urinal. It's disgusting. And you liked Venice, didn't you? It was a good time, right? You had a nice week? You did. I took you there. I can speak Italian.
But if I'd been a nurse in the Italian campaign, I would have been there before.
I'll go and pack. You rest for a while.
The evening is drawing in.
It's getting dark.
Winter will soon be upon us. Time to renew one's wardrobe.
It's a good thing to do. Do you like clothes?
Yes. Very fond of clothes.
I'm fond. What do you think of my shoes?
They're very nice.
No. I can't get the ones I want over there.
Can't get them over there, eh?
No. I don't get them over there. I was a model before I went away.
Hats?
No. I was a model for my body. A photographic model for my body.
Indoor work?
That was before I had all my children. But no, not always indoors. Once or twice, we went to this place in the country by train. No, it's 6 or 7 times. This place, this house is very big. There were all these trees, and there was So there's this lake,
Hmm.
you see, and we would change in the house, and then we would walk down towards the lake on this path. There were all these stones that we would walk on, and we would change in the house and then have a drink.
Hmm.
And there was a cold buffet. So sometimes we would stay in the house, but most often we would walk down towards the lake and do our modeling there. Just before I left for England, I went down there. I walked from the station to the gate, and then I walked up the drive. The lights were on, so I just stood in the drive. The house was very light.
What have you been saying to her? Come on, we're leaving.
What about one dance before you go?
No, we're leaving. Come on.
Just one dance with her brother-in-law before
No.
she goes.
Ruth, please. Please, let's go.